Hello everyone, welcome back to Might and Magic 3 Isles of Terra. This is WilNF. And let us continue on our journey through Terra. Last time, if I remember correctly, we didn't do a whole lot. We just sort of pooted around. We dipped in a couple of caves but didn't finish them. We did the yeah. So we're going to finish Slithercult Stronghold and what else are we gonna do? I don't know yet. But let us get a move on. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know, maybe we'll just do some arena fights and gain some experience. I'm a bit tired. I was out in the sun all day, so I don't feel like doing anything heavy or intense, so there you go. Magical feeling overcomes you. Oops. Let's see. We can only get once, yeah. So do we have any buffs right now? No. So let's levitate, wizard eye, and actually what we're going to do is yeah, okay. I was thinking maybe we could yeah, we will. So I'm gonna swap out the knight for the robber, and so we can pick the locks in Slithercult Stronghold. Okay. The knight. I suppose we don't want to put away the archer or sorcerer because they are the hardest to level, so they need all the experience points they could get. And our druid and cleric would be most beneficial at higher levels, so then I guess the knight. The knight is always the barbarian. We want him highest level to do as much damage as he can. He swings that mighty axe and Dark Shade. What level is Dark Shade? Like level 5 or 6 maybe? 4 or 5? Let's check. 7? Oh, he's almost the same level as oh yeah, because he well, one thing, robbers level they're the class that levels the fastest in the game, and 2, picking all those locks and doors, he gained a crap ton of experience. So yeah, he's almost up to our level. I'll get another boost here. So let me check. I think everybody still gets plus 50 if anyone is below their maximum. So let's test that theory. So 228 on the barbarian. So he should be 270. Oh no. We can't swim. Oh. I wonder if I can jump over there. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so let's check. Did the theory... Yep. So you could potentially infinitely increase your... Okay, let's just hop over here. No. There we go. Yeah, can't swim because the Dark Shade can't swim, and can't traverse mountains either? Oh yeah, I gave mountaineering to my... Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, Dumpy had mountaineering, so... We can go through woods though. No, no. Okay. There we go. Let us pick those locks. Didn't I cast light? No, I did not. Huh. There you go. Oh dear. Wait, who is the most might? Well, the barbarian obviously, but you have 15. Our druid has more might. So does the robber. So he's 113, 190. So we may as well like put the robber in the second slot. Oh, no. Okay, not you. Robber. The robber in the second slot. No, not items. Exchange. Because he does more. Yeah, he does more. Sucks. You can't just like slot them in the middle. You have to like do this whole thing. I'll keep it like that. Whatever. I'll fix the order later. Yeah. Okay. So there should be boxes down here. So yeah, I might make this a little bit shorter because I don't know. I went out to a I guess a festival today, and going out to festivals is usually pretty draining on me. Metal lockbox. Unable to pick the lock, eh? Come on. Uh-oh. It's not good enough. Oh, he got it, but he set off a trap. Nice. Items. We love items. No. Oh, where'd you come from? One shot that thing. I think Clubbar has an axe, so he probably just cleaved off the snake's head and yeah. Yeah, so I went to a it was a Scottish festival today, and I got to see medieval combat. Now, these weren't like original medieval weapons and armor. Like I could tell they were, some of them were cobbled together, but they were like in the likeness of medieval armors and weapons. But they were actually fighting. They were slamming each other in the head. So it was interesting to watch. I have an interest in like martial arts and stuff, so yeah, definitely interesting to watch. Alright, let's see, can you pick it? Yes, you can pick that door. Got to see traditional Scottish music and a whole bunch of other stuff. Items. don't know if this one explodes or not. I know one of these dungeons, some of the lockboxes explode, but I don't think it's this dungeon. I think it's actually... Oh, I think it's the fortress, the dungeon you need the red key for. I forget the name of it. Oh. Right, Wisp got you. Got some healing for you. There we go. Gold. Yeah, if you came in here with a ninja, you definitely would not be picking these locks. Actually, maybe we'll give, since we have a lot of spell points. There, protect you against those traps. Oops, gotta turn. Yeah. I'm of Scottish descent, so I've always wanted to visit this, but I've never went. So I just said, well, whatever. Let's just buy the ticket and go, because he keeps saying like, oh, another time. You know, you're never actually going to do it. You know, you gotta just ante up sometimes and do stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of people there. There's like 150 people in line waiting to get in when I went. But the line went pretty quick. We only waited like, I don't know, 20 minutes to get in. That's the thing in big cities, you know. That's one thing that I found is I come from a town, or it eventually graduated to being considered as a small city. It was just past the threshold. So, and I also lived a few years in a very small town, smaller than the one I grew up in. Well, actually, I grew up in like kind of the backwoods on a farm that was it was sort of like a farm. It was a cottage. So living in the big city was actually a dream of mine, and I moved to a big city like 6 years ago now. Been living here ever since. But one of the things I noticed is that, ooh, 50,000 gold, nice. One of the things I noticed is that you wait for a lot of things. There's lines for everything. Like when things open up, it's like grand opening. You go and it's like, you know, you gotta wait. The line curves around the block, or if just like. Did we check everything? If there's like sales and deals going on, or like festivals, you know, you wait in lines with hundreds of people. And it sucks, but that's the norm here. And people are used to it. There's a couple restaurants here that are very popular. And like at supper time, like you wait in line, like there's at least a dozen people waiting outside to get in. And that's normal here. But from where I come from, you never wait outside things. We've never had that. You might wait inside to be seated or whatever, but like lines lining up around the block, that's nuts. Nothing in here? Oh yeah, there's one here. So, if any of you have... Nice, getting a lot of gold here. Probably gonna come out of here with like 100,000 gold. Yeah, if you've never lived in a big city, it's different. There's people everywhere, and you learn to, like, people who have always lived in the city, you learn to sort of always have people like near you, and you learn to ignore people. But when I first lived in the big city, I lived in Calgary for a time as well. But I had to sort of get used to having people like always stuck beside me, and people in your comfort zone all the time, and like ignoring people. Sort of, it was hard for me because I'm an introvert, and just the way I am, I'm sort of always like, my attention was always on people. But you know, living here a few years, I'm getting used to sort of the city life. Yeah, that's how it is. And crazy people, that's another thing in cities. Like if someone's crazy in your hometown, like it's gossip everywhere. Like this person went nuts, you know, they were screaming in the street. But here it's just like, oh, another crazy dude. You sort of expect it, like especially downtown, in the metros and stuff. It's the norm to sort of have people, crazy people. Let's try to remember. I think you do 2 jumps, maybe? Yeah. No, someone's asleep. Huh? Why did they get to attack first this time? Yeah, there's homeless. Uh-oh. If all your party falls asleep, no, only if you all get paralyzed. If you're all paralyzed, you lose. Like it's like game over. But sleep, I don't think it's like that. But yeah, ooh, our sorcerer taking some damage here. Come on, why can't we hit anything? Jeez. This calls for some of the big guns. Let's see how you like. Oh, deadly swarm, yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually my first few weeks here, I was on the metro, and this guy, he was sort of like, he came in, he sat down, a girl sat beside him, and then he was a black dude, and he was sort of sitting there, and he was a little bit like antsy, and he like spit on the ground, and people kind of looked at him weird, and they're like, what the heck? And he got really mad that people were looking at him weird, and he's like, he started, well, I'm trying to play the game and say the story at the same time. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Why are we having so much trouble with 2 of these dudes? And why isn't it my AoE spell not hitting? It's not barely doing any damage? What? Okay, now it hit both of them. Let's just cast Awaken. I think half our party is asleep here. There. Oh yeah. So... Huh? Walt. Okay. Well, first, this is like a puzzle. If you step on the wrong square, you're going to have a bad time. It's going to teleport you back. Huh? Oh no. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think you go here and you jump. No, that's not right, is it? Maybe. And you jump. Okay. Yeah, and he started getting really agitated, and he started like harassing people. Like I swear he was gonna like clock somebody. He had his fist clenched, and he was like, ugh. And then this really scrawny woman, a little bit older, and she started like yelling at him, like, what are you, arguing with him, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? And she pulls the emergency brake on the metro, so we stop, and the metro stops moving, and then he tries to smash the metro car doors. He's like kicking them like with all his might. He's punching them, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I sort of kept my distance, but I was still staying in the area watching him to see if he would like try to kill someone. Like I was sort of like being there as a bystander, and I waited like 5-10 minutes, something like that, and no metro police came, no police came. I went upstairs, I told the guy at the agent, I'm like, there's a guy downstairs trying to smash the metro cars. He's like, I know. Like as if nothing abnormal was happening. This is like my second week in living in the big city here. And yeah, so I left. I was 2 metro stops away from or 1 metro stop away from my normal stop, so I just walked back and back to my place. And after I left, like a minute or two, I heard sirens, so I was like, oh, that's probably them going to the yeah, that was like my introduction to the big city. Black guy, most likely on crack or something, flips out on metro and tries to break it. The subway, yeah. Okay, there you go, and I think this way. Yeah. So you can see there's like a blue head over there, but it's a trick. If you go there, it just laughs at you. It says, oh, the head laughs maniacally, and then nothing happens. So it's you don't actually have to go that way. But here is the cult leader. That's him here. Oh, I was hoping we could maybe one-shot him, but I'm actually going to energy blast him. And we'll try a weapon. Oh dear. I think he hates druids. He just... oh, you have a good weapon, so why don't you swing your weapon? You can't cast anything. Okay. Good. Oh, he's kind of tough. There we go. Yeah, he's not fond of druids, this guy. Oh, I think he puts you to sleep too, maybe? No? Why didn't my barbarian get a chance to go? Oh, okay. There we go. Wait, did I just get 10,000 gold from this guy? I don't remember if that's a bug or not, or if that's normal. Okay, there we go. It's nature cure here. Couple of these. Get this guy full. No? How much damage did he take? Yeah, so here, you know, you find some pretty strange people. Like, there's a place not far from where I live, on a corner. Actually, on the corner of like my block, they also hang out. There's natives and Filipinos and a couple other people. And they hang out and drink all day and do drugs. And they beg people for money, like, hey, you got some money? Or they'll be like, hey, buy me some supper. Like they'll come up to you and, what's in there? I think it's items? Hold on. Yeah, and like they pretty much like live on the corner outside, and every time like I pass by there, there's always like half a dozen to 10 of them, and they're just sitting there drinking or laughing or doing stupid stuff, walking in the middle of the road, just like no care in the world, just whatever. And I actually had a guy come up to me once, and I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and he was sort of walking slowly, and he comes up. I had shorts on too, so it was twice as weird, and he rubs my leg, and he looked at me, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? I'm like, that was weird, like really weird. And he just walks away. I think he gave a little giggle and he walked away, and I was like, what the heck? Like I could have clocked this guy or whatever. And yeah. So I think we can actually go in here, get this guy to go in, make sure he's healed up. He took a lot of damage, took over 100. Power shield him. He may or may not still get knocked unconscious, but I think there's items in here. Oh. Ancient artifact of neutrality. That's gonna give us some experience. Now, this lockbox here sometimes is bugged. Like when you go up to it, there's no interaction, there's no prompt or anything. It's just there, and you can't do anything with it. Nice. First try. Ooh, 1,000 gems. Amazing. That's unable to pick the lock. Unable to pick the lock. Actually, I wonder. No. We could probably give him the Mugger Spear, and he would be able to. He would have a little bit of extra thievery, but I'm sure we could pick this thing. There you go. 20,000 gold. Wow. There you go. Secure. Nice. So, crap ton of items. So we're done here. We'll come back with more Quatlu coins later. But yeah. So let's get on here. I think you can use Lloyd's Beacon. Cast Fountainhead, return. Now we'll check if anyone can level. It's nighttime, eh? Nighttime. Maybe we'll just rest. That's fine. Just I don't want to walk around for hours on end. Okay, so we'll check. Can anybody level up? No, this guy levels up so fast. Okay, so he has a bunch of items. Let's check the items first, then we'll dismiss him. Probably found a couple decent items we can use. Oh yeah, we gotta sell this. 501 gold, nice. This is from before. Gem of magic detection, useless. Fiery brass grand axe. So fiery does... only +3 damage bonus, and the brass sucks. So let's get on here. Leather crown does nothing for us. Brass longbow sucks. So useless. This guy doesn't have merchant though, so we'll have to bronze shield. Sell that. I mean, an extra 37. Swift saber. Swift is +3. Oh, whatever. We'll just sell it. I'm not gonna So he picked it up. We'll have to trade that. Frost Shield. Frost Shield. Frost is plus 10 resistance. Maybe you could hang on to it for now. Rocks of Acid Spring, let's sell that. Silver Short Sword, Silver Long Sword, not worth. Frost Shield, because later when you fight the dragons, they do frost damage. Steel Shield, okay. I thought Salazar found some items. Is that what you found, Steel Shield? I thought we already had a Steel Shield. Oh, we do. We just found another one. Okay, so we'll sell that one that we found here. There you go. Alright. Let's keep the Frost Shield. Actually, we'll get him to hang on to it. Well, since he's in our party, we'll transfer any items we don't need right now to him. Give that to you. Yeah, I usually use him as just to hold on to items that we might use later on. But often I usually load him up with stuff we never use. That's like the Steel Shield. And the Steel Hand Axe. Actually, we can equip that on him. It's probably better than what he has. And just get rid of any... Yeah, just as a regular short sword. And regular shield. So we'll keep that on him. If we need to trade it, we'll do it. Shield. Sell that. There you go. Yeah, so nothing really useful that we found. Nice. Okay. So 27. We'll still have time to go to the bank. Save, dismiss. Is there any other chests? No. That'll be good enough for now. At least we got some decent chests that increase our wealth. Okay. Dumpy. Dumpy. Okay. So to rearrange our party here. Exchange with Lydian, exchange with Salazar, and you exchange. Yeah, I think we're back to standard formation. There we go. Let's go to the bank. Ugh. Yeah, so I don't know where to go now. I mean, we're not quite ready for Swamp Town yet. Well, we could visit it, but I want to hold off. There we go. So 2,200 gold a week, 47 gems. And we're starting to build up a bit of wealth. I mean, we could do some arena battles. Or maybe I'll just leave that as a separate episode, sort of an optional. It's not main progress, so Maybe next episode I'll do a bunch of arena battles. Maybe I'll split this one in two. I don't know. Is there any other dungeons we can go through that? The main thing we need right now is experience. And better equipment as well. We did all the... Shoot, I don't know, man. While I think on it, let's buff our party here. And we can swim again, that's great. Climb mountains. There you go. Actually, let's do this area here. Let's clear out this area with the sprites. There we go. And maybe I will power shield the entire party. It might protect us from being cursed from the sprites. Oops, darn it. Cast it twice on the same person. Yeah, the controls are really like, if you go too fast, it's easy to make mistakes. I'll get him to cast one power shield. There you go. Actually, let's do Wizard Eye. Where haven't we gone yet? Okay. So there should be a few sprites in the grass here. There they are, you can see them. And they're not that tough. The only problem is if they curse you, that's the only issue with them. Any more sprites? No. Some over here. Hit him. Oh, there's another sprite here. Is that it? Is there any more sprites in the grass here? I don't think so. Okay. Now this hut here, a menacing air surrounds the dark hut. Search inside. A giant scarab carved of solid marble fills the center of the room. A pile of remains lie at the base of the shrine. Meditate at the insect shrine? No. So I believe this... If you need to donate at every temple in the game, and then you meditate there and it gives you like 5 level 3 or level 4 items, something like that. So there's a sprite nest over here. There it is. Sure the sprites don't return. Like little, they're kind of like fairies. Sprites are actually like fairies, but Differences between sprites and fairies. Now, I can't tell you what they are offhand, but I know there's a minor difference. They're very similar. Menacing air versus a dark hut. Rainbow-colored scales fallen from the wings of sprites reflect lurid tints from the less than ample lighting in the hut. Straw pallets scattered on the floor indicate a bunkhouse. Destroy the hut. Yes, the hut is reduced to a pile of timber good for nothing more than kindling. And we find some items. Now I know there is... There's also trolls nearby. A little bit more southeast. Oh, there's one. It's the same guys we fought in the ogres. Sorry. Trolls are nastier than ogres. Yeah, the ogres, we fought some in the... I know one of these trees has a trap in it, so I'm gonna avoid them. We fought some ogres in the cavern under Baywatch. Not Baywatch, Waldebar. I think there's something over there, no? Oh yeah, there is. There's also, I think this is the Fortress of Fear. You need the yellow key for it. Yeah, you need the yellow key. Alright. Let's check these mountains here for any stuff. Yes. Gold. Kind of like how the ogres look. Kind of look neat. They're pretty nasty too. They'll break your equipment. Break your armor if they hit you. Oh, there's another ogre hiding over here. There's some ogres, yeah. There's an ogre encampment here. Guess we'll destroy that. It'll give us some experience and items. So probably maybe enough to propel us to level 10. And then next episode, either I'll make a arena battles for like an hour. Well, no, not an hour, maybe like 40 minutes. An hour's a lot. Or I will go to Swamp Town. Many years ago, Greywind the Illusionist and Blackwind the Spellbinder shared control over most of the Isles. Though their castles were so near each other, each held great respect for the other's magic. But events turned dark when they discovered they were both wed to Anathema, a mermaid who had tricked them both into marrying her. They set out to destroy each other with magic so powerful enough to make the ancients shudder. But they cast their spells at the same time. Both were eternally trapped in their keeps, unable to work the counter magic that would free them. It is said there are thrones in both the castles, runes that work powerful magic, but only on each of the mages' wedding days. So yeah, there's like random NPCs throughout the world you find by exploring that will are extremely beneficial on sort of pointing you in the right direction towards what you got to do. But mostly it's sort of like riddles and like piecing together stuff. You need to make abductive inferences. Like, this guy told me this, and then I need to do this, and like you get pieces of the puzzle from different NPCs. After a steep climb, a homely shack of twigs and branches stands unthreatening before you. Enter. The center of the Moo cult lies in the Cathedral of Darkness, where the clerics guard 2 ultimate power orbs. The orbs were captured from the Vampire King when he attempted to expand his reign from the Swamplands. He was driven back chiefly by the undead warriors of the Moo cult clerics. So it's like telling you where the power orbs are, and also giving you some lore, which is useful in some of the riddles that you have to do. I pretty much know all the riddles in here by heart. Except some of the ones with numbers, like 23012 or something close to that is one of the riddle answers. 23012, I don't know. Tribal colors and tapestries stolen from the castle Freerang adorn the walls of the simple hut. It appears to be used as a council meeting hall for ogres. Burn down the hut. So the ogres once pillaged Castle Freerang, and it's sort of part of the lore. And like here you sort of have to infer, like in Castle Freerang, the riddle to get in the dungeon is what manner of creature once pillaged this castle, and you can figure it out from here. The ogres have like stuff from the castle. The crackling fire warms the countryside as the small hut is devoured by flames. And you can also figure out the riddle another way in the castle, but you know, there's more than one way to figure it out. More equipment. Nice. Hopefully we find some useful stuff. Ogre. It's Shrek. Yeah, you get to see them. Kinda like the look of them. Oh yeah, we lost our power shield. See, when the day catch a glimpse of something hidden in the leaves of the tree. Cure poison. Already have it. Already got it like 3 times. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So the graphics for like buffs will stay on your characters here, the 6 portraits. And only like certain events will update your character's portraits, so it's sort of confusing. It's a bug, like it's not something great. Okay, so sometimes you take damage here from there's a goblin that stands there. And sometimes even after you kill it, you still take damage from something there. It's weird. I don't know if I got the stuff in the trees here yet. Well, apparently I did. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode. Let's just like check what we got, and I'm gonna get something to eat and then maybe watch a movie. What I want to do is Wildebar. We didn't walk. I think we actually saw it on the wall, but I just don't remember reading it. Probably it's a habit just to walk by these things as I've walked by them so much, but yeah, it's Freeman or whatever. I don't really know what that stands for, but yeah, I want to check spells. See if there's any new spells we can get. Falcon's Guild. Powerful spells. Let's see, what about you? I don't think there's anything new for us here. Feeble Mind, Time Distortion there, that's handy to have. Yes, we'll save you in tight situations. Time Distortion, yeah. We'll eventually find it, so I won't buy it. We'll find it somewhere in the game world. We only need it on. Well, it's useful to have it on 2 characters in case the sorcerer is knocked unconscious, but whatever. I think we should be okay. Feeble Mind, I've never used that. It's supposed to like incapacitate some of the enemies. I think Freeman is here. No? Whatever. Time is it? 12 a.m. Can't really do anything else at night. 7 days of food, so we don't need to buy anymore. Just go walk outside until day. I don't want to lose our buffs. If we rest, we lose our HP and SP buffs. So just walk outside here. Maybe we'll just kill a few. There's a couple baddies over here we didn't get to. Yeah, we have time. Actually, we can bring back that artifact of neutrality as well. Should be baddies around here somewhere. Oh, scared me. Hard to see in the trees here. Actually, we can try that well again as well. Ooh. Always scare me, the music just like doodle doo doo doodle doodle doo doodle doodle doo doodle doo. I'm not so tough anymore. You get a sense of progression in this game because when you first encounter them, it's like, ooh, they're kind of tough, and then now it's like they can't even hit us. A new day. No. Let's check the so who? Not you. So Dumpy, Ilowa, and Salazar. So it damages you, but you have a chance to get +1 endurance. There you go. So our cleric got an extra endurance here. I don't think it actually did anything. It didn't. So the stats are coincide by tiers. Like I explained this in other videos, but like it's the name of, like when it says incredible, super, very high, average, that determines the bonus you actually get from your stat. Nice. Pretty much almost got 2 in a row. That's rare. Wonder if we can get 1 or 2 more. I think it does like 50 damage to your character. Ooh. 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 Boring, but definitely skip this if this is boring to you. Come on, lucky. I think at least like one or two more. Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, I think it does 50 damage. Oh? Archer got an extra one. So what are we at? I think you're at 23. You're at like 23 now. You're only at 18. Our knight should have more endurance. Actually, I'm going to, for the first time, use a power cure. Power cure is random. It does anywhere from like 3 to 6 HP per level. And there's a cap on it as well. There's a cap on how much you can heal, or so I've heard. I've never confirmed it. Oh. You're out. Oops. Oh no, I didn't want a power cure. Oh well. Thought you still had first aid. Well, we can afford it, so. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, we can't heal anymore. Oh well. Oh well, that's, at least we got a few. Time is it? 7:49 a.m. Okay, so let's go back to town. We'll heal them up at the temple. I don't want to rest. It's gonna pass too much time. Just get the temple monks to point their finger and cure. Yeah, we want to check level ups as well. Oh, but first we should probably do the actually, let's donate here as well. At least once. There you go. So we donated at the first three towns. We have 2 more temples left to donate at. For the shrine that I talked about, you get the award once you donate at every temple and then meditate at the insect shrine. You get the award Favored by the Forces. which I don't know if it does any. Yeah, it does. It does something. You need to you need a couple of titles in order to finish the game. You need to be a champion and be favored by the forces, I believe. Alrighty. This is gonna give us a crap ton of experience. Once a castle shrine was filled. That which you bring to me now will be returned to the shrine. But there are still others waiting to be discovered. Take your reward and continue the search. A whole bunch of experience. So there's no doubt about it that we have at least one level up. So let's level up and I'll end the episode here. I guess we'll level up and then we'll hit the bank and then end the episode. I like to keep as much money and gems in the bank as I can. It's very helpful. Wait, didn't we find some equipment too? I guess we got some more stuff to do than I figured. Let's train. Check our equipment. 365. Level 10, excellent. Level 10, excellent. Level 10, excellent. Ooh. It's true because Wisp got more experience because they're neutral. Neutral characters get, when you give back neutral artifacts, you get more experience than evil and good. So you're evil. Oh, you're neutral as well. Oh yeah, so the sorcerer and the druid got the most experience. That's why they leveled. Okay. Let's check. First cell. Pearl plate mail, excellent. Coral cloak is better than lapis helm. We can use that. Armored belt. So that's a belt that gives you AC. Let's see here. +4 AC. Decent. Amber hand axe. We'll sell that. Yeah. Steel is better than amber by a little bit. Rod of silence. We don't need that. Ooh, ogre. I think that's actually decent. Ogre pendant. So this does, I think it gives you might. +8 might. Yeah, so that's good. We can give that to Dumpy. Look at our gold. 4444444. 44444. Right. So we got a couple things we can use here. Let's check. What does Dumpy have? Lapis cutlass, we can get rid of that, but the silver boots, we can use. Brass shield, lapis nunchuckus, sell that. Steel plate armor, oh, we already have that, so we'll sell that. You know, we're getting a lot of gold here. Amber shortbow, I think we can use that. Brass scale armor. So you have a steel crossbow, which is better than amber shortbow. You have a silver sling, I think. So amber shortbow is better than that. What do you have? Longbow. So what's better between a longbow and a silver sling? Longbow is 5 to 10. They're actually even. They do but the silver sling has plus to hit, so we get rid of the longbow and replace that with the amber shortbow. Silver leather armor. Is that something I picked up? I think we have gold leather armor, so we don't need this. In Swamp Town, you find silver items. You get like in this shop here, they sell iron. So you see here iron, but in the fourth town they sell silver, and they sell steel in the last town. Steel. Steel robes. That's actually decent. Let's buy that. Okay, let's check what we have here first. Divvy up some loot. Okay, so Coral Cloak. Coral I think is +2. It's a +1. So anyone who has a leather cloak. Lapis helm. Let's just give it to this guy. I don't know. I don't feel like... Armored belt will be useful for Wisp. Ogre pendant, we'll give that to Dumpy. Oops. There you go. Should help us with bashing stuff now. Okay, so silver boots. This goes to Aloha. Silver boots. That's Aloha. Actually, do you have any boots on? Oh, you don't, because they sold the leather boots. Because we were gonna replace. You have iron. Give you the coral cloak and the amber short bow. Silver boots we'll give to Salazar. Same with the steel robes. There you go. Oh, you have a gold cape. So we'll give the steel robes to Meridian. Oh, robes is an armor. In Might Magic 4, robes is like a cloak. In here, only cloak and cape is like the cloak slot. Here, robes is actually... But we already have obsidian robes, so... Steel robes, we can just sell that. What do you have for boots? Pearl. Let's remove those. Actually, I think silver is just a little bit better than pearl. Oh, it's the same. So I guess we'll give pearl to maybe Wisp, because it's a natural substance. Pearl. Leather cloak. There we go. Oh yeah, but you already have a decent AC. Oh well. Oh well. Lapis. Lapis. The same as pearl. So we'll give pearl to Aloha. Equip you with that. Oh, you have a belt. Lapis belt. Oh yeah. Not as good as this. We'll give the Lapis belt to Salazar. There we go. Nice. That should bump you up by 2 AC. There you go. Should bump you by 2 AC. Nice. Our sorcerer and cleric are pretty well protected. And You already have iron. I think pearl is one better. So we'll give the iron boots to Dumpy. Yeah, one extra AC. Not a whole lot, but I mean, let's just equip that. I mean, it would help it. When you're rolling, like if you roll a d20, 15 and 16, there's a difference. Helm, leather cloak. We'll sell those. Okay. Okay. A little bit of upgrade to our equipment. Not a whole lot, but alright. So who doesn't have iron? Leather. I can give you iron gauntlets. So helm, gauntlets, and boots. Whoever doesn't have iron, I'm gonna give them iron. You also have leather gauntlets. I'll give you the iron helm, and I'll give the gauntlets to Clover. Leather. Get you the helm. Sell your old one. I think there's iron boots left. I think everyone has above iron, above leather, or better than iron. So yeah, excellent. Not a whole lot of extra AC, but a +1 is a +1. There we go. Excellent. Now, like at endgame, you're gonna have like close to 100 AC on some of your characters. Well, it depends how long you play the game for. So we checked level ups, we checked our inventory, now to go to the bank, and that will be the end. And next time we're going to do an episode in the arena. Just arena battles. Let's see, we're gonna try to get to like 20 or 25, level 20 of the arena. In the arena you don't get, I don't think you get any items, but you can get gold and experience. You get it, oh no. We missed it. Oh well, next episode. Yeah, so that'll be it for this episode. We're a little over the 1 hour mark. I was hoping to be a little under, but whatever. But yeah, thanks for joining me, joining WilNF in this episode, and I hope it was entertaining. I know my charisma is pretty much like a beach stone, but I don't know. Maybe some of the voices you might find entertaining, or maybe you just like the chill, the chill authentic sort of vibe that I put out. So I'm not really trying to impress. I mean, I'm trying to impress with showing that I have knowledge of the game, but other than that, I'm not, personality-wise, I don't really try to impress. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, that's enough about me. Yeah, so this will be the end of the episode, and this is WilNF signing off from Might and Magic 3 Owls of Terra.